What you guys to the channel, it's your boy Big Dog back with another one take review. And today I got one for The Flight Attendant, starring Kaylee Kuko. I knew I was gonna mess it up. I knew immediately once I started. I said, hey, you're not gonna get her name right. Kaylee Kuko. That's what it's gonna be today. Alright. Nonetheless, she stars a character named Cassandra. And it's a I thought I heard my phone ring. A flight attendant life gets turned upside down after she wakes up in a hotel room with a dead man, but with no memory of what happened. Gotta say this. I think I'm gonna try to do this like non-spoilers, the best way I possibly can. But the show is really good. Okay, I can't even lie. But I'll say this. I watched the first 2 episodes, and then I actually just binged the last 6 today because I think I watched the first 2 like a week or so ago. And I was just like, because I heard people talking about the show, and I was just looking for something to watch. So I cut it on, and like the reason the why it took me so long to like really just like get into the show is because of the main character. Kelly Kuko is good in the role. She's excellent in the role she plays. It's just her character isn't that likable in the beginning, or it's like I ain't gonna just say in the beginning, like throughout, like you have to like look for things to like kind of attach yourself to her because she's not a bad person. It's just she's not a good friend, and she also makes, if there is a bad decision to make, she's gonna make it. She's in a situation where she wakes up next to a dead guy who'd been murdered. She doesn't know how she didn't get murdered. You trying to figure out things with her, but granted, at the same time, you're not really investigating yourself. Like, she's remembering stuff, but the stuff she's remembering, you never got to see, okay? Because the only thing you know is that she met this guy on the plane, had sex with him, stayed with him, woke up, he dead, and not even just dead, he murdered, okay? So it's like, how did she not notice him getting dead, being killed while she in there? Like, did she do it? Did she not know she did it? She also has an alcohol problem. She got some problems that she's facing from when she was a child. There's a lot of different things. She has a friend that's trying to look out for her, but she just keep messing it up because she keep making dumb decisions left and right. You have Rosa Perez, who's also the flight attendant. She has some stuff going on with the FBI looking into this case with this murdered man, and like so many other different things, just like they're stacking on top of each other over and over and over, and you're just going and going and going. You feel like you going 100 miles per hour. And I think it's actually a good thing because that's pretty much how she's doing. Like, her life is a wreck if you really just think about it. Like, how would you feel like you woke up next to somebody like you just met and they're dead and like you have no explanation about it? And of course, you're not just going. The premise of it, she leaves. Like, she leaves the body there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just gets out of there, And so now she's trying to like make sure like the stuff don't ever come back on her. There's just a lot that she having to like deal with. And there's so many different things. Like, it's like, was he murdered? What were they after? Like, was she? Like I said, was it her? There's a lot, and the show was actually pretty funny at times, but not just like laugh out loud funny. The type of just stuff where you just like you put like a smile on your face, but it happens quite often. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things wouldn't happen if she wasn't as bad as she was. Because, like I said, there was so many different situations. She just basically, like, you have, okay, here's the best choice. Here's a good choice. Here's an all right choice. This choice not that good. She don't care about none of them. She gonna go straight to the worst choice possible every single time. I just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, if this show wasn't about you, you'd be dead right now. All right, but great supporting cast. And one way it's kind of tricky because it's kind of like dealing with like some mental stuff. Well, not really, because like she's always in her own head, and for somebody who's always in their own head, like this is probably the perfect description of it. All the difference is, instead of it being her talking to herself, but technically, of course, since it's in her own head, it is her talking to herself. It's in the form of the person who was murdered next to her. So I was just like, wow. So I know I get in my own head, and it's just me talking to me. It's like me talking to like a skinny version of myself. I don't know why. It's just he an asshole, but uh, that's exactly what it kind of is. It's like telling you all the things you need to know, and so on and so forth. So it's 8 episodes on HBO Max. It's worth the watch. It really is. Like it, and then like I said, it starts off good. It's just you have to get used to her. Like she's an acquired taste. I guess that's probably the best way to describe her. She's an acquired taste, and but by the end of it, like it all makes. Well, I ain't gonna say makes. Well, it makes sense definitely, but like by the end of it, you just kind of like, okay, we see what's going on, why this person is the way they are, and like how they're trying to change, or if they want to change. You know what I'm saying? Like the people around them getting tired of it, or like trying to make amends for it. Because she's like dealing with different relationships. She's dealing with a relationship with her best friend, co-workers, siblings. Like it's a lot to deal with. Her father. So there's a lot there, and I think it works out. It all comes full circle. And I think it's really good. I actually do. So yeah, check out the Flight Attendant on HBO Max. I think they got nominated for a Golden Globe today. I think Kaylee Kuko got nominated for best lead and a comedy musical or comedy for a television show. And I want to say the show got nominated too. I'm not quite certain on that, but yeah, check it out. If you've seen it, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe, and I'll catch up with you guys later.